Previously on Van Vlog 3. Look at that, fantastic. I can have a cup of tea out my cool little van there, which I built with my own two hands. Hey, don't knock it, that's absolute luxury. Yeah, I'm back in this lay-by again. I'm looking for a place for a couple of nights. For the night, really glad I've come here now. Let's see what Wednesday brings. Alright, night night, bye for now. Over there, morning. Oh, let's get some light in. I'm up. What time is it? Ow. It's 8:30. I've had a bit of a light in this morning. Right, bit of daylight in. I'm up. Right, first job, nature calls. I'm going to go use the bogs. Lovely morning. Hey, remember, if you want to see this campsite in more detail, I've done a full tour on it. It's all in my stuff. You'll find it in there. The Fell Spot campsite tour. Anyhow, I'm going to go to the bogs. I'm going to empty my pee bottle that I have in here as well while I'm there. See you in a bit. Right, I'm back. First job of the day. Hey, I'll just give you a tip. Where are we there? I'll just give you a tip for using campsite toilets or any public toilet for that matter. It's a transferable skill, this one. Just been in there, but when you go in to a public stall or something and you see the bit of toilet paper flapping from the holder and you think, oh great, there is some there, don't just rely on that bit of flap there, because as I've just found out, you can pull that and it can be towards the end of the roll and that can really cause you a problem. I've just had to shuffle into the next stall there. Luckily there was nobody about, so my dignity was spared, but that was an awkward thing. That, so if you're ever looking in the toilet stalls, just make sure there's loads on it. Don't just rely on that flap. Have a look inside if you can, see if the roll's got loads on it, or just pull a load out and just make sure you're going to be alright. You learn, don't you? You learn. I won't do that again. Don't rely on the flap. Anyway, like I said, I'm not doing much today really. Let me just show you what I'm looking at out here. Oh, the sun's probably right in you there, but you get the picture. It's a lovely glorious morning. Blue skies are out. Let me show you around here, look. Beautiful morning. Look at this. A little bit of water noise just there on the front of the campsite. So yeah, there's them people just behind me there. They've got a nice little setup. They're from Beverley, would you believe? I've just had a word with the guy. Yeah, small world, innit? He's like, come all this way. We've both come all this way and we only live about 15 minutes away from each other. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a cup of tea and read a few pages of my book, I think. Enjoying this morning sun, basking in it. Actually, I'll just have a tidy up before I put the kettle on, shall I? Yeah, just want to say I slept really well last night here on the campsite. You know, I think there's something to be said for that. You know, when you're on a campsite compared to being in like a wild spot or lay-by somewhere, just your levels of like anxiety and alertness, when you're on a campsite, it just drops because you're allowed to be here. Nobody's going to bother you. You just feel safer and easier. And I think you sleep better naturally because you just don't care, you know. I remember listening to a podcast a few years ago from the sleep expert, Dr. Matthew Walker. He's the man on sleep, he's the expert. He's the reason why we're all talking about sleep so much in the last 10 years or so. And yeah, he was mentioning that when you sleep in a new place, like half your brain is kind of still on alert, which makes sense, you know, going back to primeval survival days and stuff like that. Half your brain is still conscious about where you are. It knows you're in a new spot, even though it might seem okay. Your brain knows something's up and it just stays alert, ready to pounce if it needs to. So you can hear a pin drop outside and you can bang, you'll be awake. And you know, maybe that's why I've been awake at 4:30 in the last couple of nights. So yeah, I love that kind of stuff. Your brain looking after you all the time, even when you're unconscious, it's still working. But then I suppose the more nights you stay in that new place, whether it's a hotel room or a lay-by, whatever it is, your brain then gathers, oh, it's all right here, this is the new normal, and it probably relaxes and lets you go. But I've heard a lot of van life people talk about bad sleep, and it's probably because they're in different places all the time and their brain's always slightly half wired, you know. Right, there we are, back to normality. I feel like I can start my day once I've done that. That's like my morning ritual, get the bed organised. One folding chair. Right then, as you can see, the sun's beating down on me, so this is a perfect opportunity for me to get out the world famous magnetic DIY canopy that I made last year. It had thousands of views, and funnily enough it was actually here where I made that video. So let me sling it up quickly and I can enjoy my cup of tea in shade. There we are, look, bish bash bosh, done in a couple of minutes. Now I can enjoy my cup of tea in a bit of shade, away from the sun. Super useful that. If you want to see in more detail how I've made it and put it together, just check in my videos, you'll find it in there. People was amazed by that one, and I was amazed how much people loved it as well. Nice one. Hey, speaking of cornflakes, you know on that first night when I went to Tesco's to stock up on supplies? Well, I took this picture, I'll put it on now. And look at the massive difference between the Kellogg's ones and the own brand Tesco ones. The Kellogg's is over £2, look, and the own brand is 88p. Massive difference. And the boxes are nearly exactly the same. And you can see the Kellogg's ones are full because nobody's touching them. I can't believe how anybody's buying them. I don't know how Kellogg's is still in business, do you? Who's picking them up when it's 88p right underneath like that? I'm an own brand warrior, me. I don't get Hans stuff, Hans soups. I haven't bought one for ages, unless I absolutely have to when the own brand isn't there. But yeah, Hans soups, tomato ketchup, brown sauce, all that stuff. I just get the own brand. I get the Daddy's own bag and stuff. What you get, Daddy's sauces. I don't know they're in business. I mean, is there that much difference in a cornflake? What you'd pay another £1.50 for a box for, something like that? Surely your taste buds can adapt to anything after a couple of weeks. Honestly, I can't believe it. If you're somebody who still buys Kellogg's and Hans stuff, let us know down below in the comments. I'd love to know why. Why do you do it? I'll read a bit of my book. This is what I'm on at the minute. Tim Peake, brilliant guy. It's just a ton of questions what they've gathered over the years, and he's answering them all. It's real interesting. There's tons of questions. He goes through everything from the training right down to how do you go to toilet in space. Be quite useful for this, won't it? I'll tell you, that'll be an expensive toilet up there, won't it? And do you know, like, all the rubbish what they gather up there, all of the packaging, food packaging, silver foil, all the stuff, bits of rubbish, it all gets like capsuled up on one of the supply trips what's going to come back down to Earth, and it basically just gets let out and it just burns to a crisp as it's coming back into Earth's atmosphere, he says. So yeah, next time you look up there and you see a shooting star, it could be astronaut poo burning up as it's coming back down to Earth. Oh yeah, and they wear massive nappies as well under their suit. When they're launching up to the space station, they've got a massive nappy on in their suit. So yeah, next time you watch an astronaut launch going up to the station with 3 guys in it or something, they've all got big nappies on, so they can have a nice big whiz on their way there. But on the serious note, it's really interesting, giving you a real sense of what it's like being weightless. Gives you a real good perspective. It's just some of the experiences they've had. It talks about a certain window, what there is in the station, what they can go and put their head out of, and the view of the earth looking back. And I've just read a real good bit recently about when he's going out on a spacewalk. You know, when he opens that hatch door and you're actually out into the blackness of space. You just can't imagine it, can you? That's why I love these astronauts. They're just so exclusive, aren't they? They're such an exclusive club. Their experiences are unbelievable. Imagine walking out into space, into the blackness, and he had to go fix a little electrical part. Yes! Bloody hell, did I get that? I hope I've got it. I saw the first one and I thought his mate can't be too far off. Got the camera out and I've got him. There ain't a third one coming, is there? Oh, I can't wait to see what that looked like on there. It looked good from here. Oh, that roar, I love it, man. No, I think it was just two. Just two of them. Oh, wait until I see this. Alright, I think I'm going to sign off for a little bit now. Now I've had my morning breakfast and stuff. And now I've just seen those jets fly by overhead. I want to get my footage onto my laptop, so I'm going to have to put you down. Like I say, I'm really tired from today. I'm quite happy to just chill out. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I might pop out later. But I think for now, I'm just going to get in the little editing suite there at the back of the van. Enjoy this little sun. And just let my body rest up for a bit. So I'm going to check out my footage and I'll check in later on once I've moved on a bit. Right, I've got my chair set up there with my laptop. I just need a bit of background music. I'm going to go for some Fleetwood Mac. I'm into them at the moment. That's quite a good concert. Yes! Oh, I can't wait to see what that looked like on there. It looked good from here. Alright, I'm just putting my silver stuff on the windscreen before the sun gets at its highest, just to keep the van temperature down a bit. And I have shown them before on a previous van vlog, and they work quite well, and they're real cheap. Let me just show you a bit better what I've done. This is just the silver Reflectix, what I used in the van. I had a lot of it spare, and I've just cut the template of the window lock like that. And then I've just simply bought some of these little suckers. I think it was from eBay, and they're just poked through onto the back, real small hole, and then just push that through and it doesn't move. And I put another one towards the top there and it fits the window great. I just stick it on, line it up, just push that sucker on the glass, and then this one, look, it's just going to stick on there, line it up, give that a push, and it sticks on real well. Look, it's like it doesn't move now, it sticks on just enough. That goes on there, that goes around there. It's quite a good fit. Yeah, and it works great, look, works a treat. The big one, that's not even got any suckers on it. That just literally shoves in and holds up using the two visors. So that's easy. So it just keeps the heat of the sun out and keeps the temperature of the van at its best. Yes, and I've had a real chilled out day just round the van, to be honest. I've spent most of it on the laptop just there in the editing suite. Honestly, I've got loads of footage to get through. I've got tons of clips. It takes me ages to clear my camera, make sure it's all organised properly, you know. But yeah, anyway, I've had enough of staring at a screen today. So while I've got a bit of nice weather left, I'm thinking of just getting in the van, going down the road 5 minutes, and there's a really nice place where I can get a good view. Bikes down here, it's like the RYTT. Yeah, I'm not going far, it's only 5 minutes up the road. I'll just put a picture on now of the map. And where I am is right near Thalmere Lake. So as you can see, I'm on one side of it. As you look at the map, I'm on the right hand side of it. And I'm just going to take a little drive to go kind of onto the left hand side of it as you look. Because I think there's a few little places you can pull in there and a little path to get down the side of the lake and things. So I've never been over there, I just want to inspect it and go have a look for myself. So I'll go have a nosy, it might be nice. Look at this, I've just pulled up here, look. You see that there? Just dog crap in a bag, just dumped. It blows me away that they've gone to the effort of putting it in a bag and then just leaving it. So they've bent down to pick it up and then left it. What is that about? If you're gonna, why don't they just leave it? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if it's better to bag it. No, it's not, because then you're putting plastic in the. At least if you leave it, it's kind of biological. Oh, the mind boggles, doesn't it? I can't believe these people. Anyway, I've arrived at my little destination. I'm going to go find this nice view. Yeah, like I say, I've never ever been to this bit before. Yeah, it's Thelmere Lake that I've come to, just to check this lot out round here. Oh, look at this, look. Caution, Thelmere is deadly cold, even in a heat wave. In just a few minutes your body will shut circulation to your limbs and you will drown. Don't risk it, don't swim. Well, there's no risk of that with me, I won't be going in it. I've just come for a gentle stroll tonight. A nice little evening stroll. Oh yes, this is what I was after, fantastic. Look what's at the bottom of these steps. Absolutely stunning. You ready? Shall I show you? Wow. Thelmere, ladies and gents. Beautiful or what? Looks like I've got it to myself as well, because I've come down here a bit late in the evening. Oh yeah, I'm well impressed with that. So yeah, this was a man-made lake, if I remember correctly. I'm sure it was Thelmere. Yeah, man-made lake. Donkeys years ago, it was made by the Manchester Corporation. And they had to flood some old little towns and stuff in there years ago. And it serves Manchester for their drinking water and all that kind of jazz. So yeah, it's a man-made thing, that one, but it's pretty nice, isn't it? That looks like quite an inviting rock, doesn't it? Tell you what, I'm going to go do a picture on it, cinema style. Steady. Steady. Go. We're there, we've done it. Wow, enough said, eh? Enough said. Nice work, Lake District. Nice work. Yeah, I'm really happy I come out now. I'm super impressed with this. One of those things that I've had in my mind for ages but never bothered to come. And look at this reward I've got now. Fan-bloody-tastic. Oh, look at me on a big rock in the middle of Thelmere at 7 o'clock in the evening. On a Wednesday night, on a school night. Great stuff. Right, that's pretty much all I wanted to come for. Just to get out of the van for a bit, get off that laptop and come get my eyeballs on something proper. Right, I'll get down off this rock then. Get in there, I love shots like that. Well, I'll take one last look then as I head back to the campsite. I'm starving now, I'll go get some tea on and go have my final night in that campsite. Hey Google, Play Fleetwood Mac everywhere.
Everywhere by Fleetwood Mac, sure. Playing on YouTube Music.
Damn straight. You better make it soon before you break my heart. No. And I'm back, home sweet home, eh? Right, I'm back in my spot then, which is cool. So I'm back on my phone just temporarily because, let me spin you around. I'm dying to see what those shots of the lake have come out like. So you're straight back onto my laptop, transferring over so I can have a look. Right, starving now. What time are we on? It's 8 o'clock. I'm looking at my time now. It's 8 o'clock. Something pretty simple. I ain't got time to mess about too much. Let's raid the cupboard. I'll tell you what I'm thinking. Yes, a soup, a nice easy soup. Tesco home brand, like I was talking about earlier. Yeah, Tesco soup. There. Bread, couple of bits of, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's the team for tonight. I'll go with that. I'll probably save my bits of bacon and egg for tomorrow morning's breakfast. And just like magic, I'll get the stove out and get this done double quick. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Fantastic. That's the first time I've used that mesh tin as well. That's really handy for doing soup in. Anyway, it's bubbling away. I best go get it, am I? Oh, yes. Here I am. Right, I'm going to have this soup. I've just found this Oasis documentary on BBC iPlayer as well. I'll give that a bash.
But I want it and I'm not embarrassed about it.
Love these two.
The Manic Street Preachers, all those bands, you'd have seen them before and they weren't.
How much do you want it?
As of talking to you, there hasn't been, which is a shame because I really think it just adds that spark and energy to the...
Oh, that was delicious. Well, that was the first time I've done soup in the van, and I think I'll be having it more regularly because that was really simple to do and really nice. Right, I'm going to have a quick clean up, have a cup of tea. What is it now? It's 8:30. So there's not much left of the day to do. I'm fed and watered pretty much, and I think I'll call it a day there for this one. I'll catch you in the morning and see where I'm going to head off to tomorrow. I need to get my thinking cap on now. Alright, bye for now. It's the next morning and it's about that time. 8 o'clock. Yeah, I was actually up at 7:30, but I've been snoozing it for a bit. I tell you what, another good reason for these campsites is that you don't always have to put your curtains right up on a night time. So when you wake up like now, you've got a nice bit of daylight coming in and you get a great view from your bed. Let me show you, look. Look at that. That's pleasant, isn't it, to wake up to? Nice view out the windows there. Looking up a mountain. Can you see that? Anyhow, I'll get out of bed mode and I'll see you outside for breakfast. Right, I've decided to save my bacon and eggs for tonight, I think. I'm going for something a bit simpler and easier and healthier as well this morning. Bit of fruit, crackers, cornflakes going on. I'll get a cup of tea on as well. And then I'll get outside and enjoy it. Yes, get in there. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, the Lake District is sectioned off into different regions: Eastern, Far Eastern, Central, Southern, Northern, Northwestern, Western. So I'm working my way through, or I have been working my way through the eastern fells up to now. And what you've seen me do this week, I've actually finished this section, which is great. So I'm moving on to a new block, which I'm really happy about. So that means today I'm starting a brand new section of the book, the Far Eastern Fells. So I'm just looking for a good one to do, which isn't massively long. And I think I've found one. It's this one. I'm going to go here today. Just 3. Place Fell, Angletown Pikes and Beeder Fell. It says 4 to 5 hours, so it's not too strenuous. And that should do me for today, I think. There's the route of it there. Nice big loop. So I think I'll head here this morning and go have a crack at this one. Go have a bash at that. Yeah, so that's my plan. I'm going to move on, pack up from here and get down there and do another walk. Yeah, like I say, when I finished that big Fairfield horseshoe walk a couple of days ago, that was the final Wainwrights on the eastern section, which I've been working through all of this time. So I get the nice job now of crossing them all off, and I've finished that section. So we've got Great Dodd, done that one. Stybarrow, did that one. Dove Crag, it's gone. Watson's Dodd, gone. Great Rig, gone. Hartside, yep. Cloughhead, yep. High Pike, yep. Heron Pike, yep. Although I missed that one, I didn't even know I'd done it. And Low Pike. Oh, and Nabscar down there at the bottom. Nabscar, done. Look at that sea of green. The eastern section complete, and this is the next section I'm going to start today. Over here, the Far Easterns. I'll get a few of them ticked off today. Yes, so I'm really happy about starting another section. That's a good line in the sand on this challenge. I'm progressing at it. I'm getting it done. Oh, beautiful day. Right, I'm going to get cracking. It's 10:30 now. I've got to be off this campsite for 11. So I'm just tidying up, getting myself ready to go. I'll make a final pit stop at the toilets before I go and make sure I'm cool. Yeah, I've really enjoyed this campsite for a couple of nights. It's been a great stop. A great rest day yesterday. I feel raring to go again now. I've got a 40-minute drive to go get near Ullswater to begin that next walk of mine. So I probably won't get walking until gone dinner. Yeah, it'll be in the afternoon when I get there now and get marching. But I feel good for it. I feel good. I'll go get in this blazing heat and go tick another 3 off this afternoon. And then I think I might even be able to get like a free park up tonight where I'm going. It's quite a little quiet place near a church. So I could be able to stay there once I get back from the walk, I'm thinking. Which will be nice. A little secluded spot again tonight, I'm thinking. Alright, I'll see you down there. Bye for now.
Head south on A591.
Hey Google, play Fleetwood Mac, The Chain.
Okay, The Chain, 2004 remaster by Fleetwood Mac.
Hold
Playing on YouTube Music.
Hold on. Love me now, you will never love me again. Well, I'm nearly there. I'm on the side of Ullswater. If you can maybe see through the trees there. But it's been a bit of a trek coming down this single track lane. It's a bit of a slow going one this, but I'm nearly there. I've come to a tight bit here. This guy had to reverse for me. I've got a van behind me, I can't move. I can get round him on the left there, that's it. That's it, mate, you'll keep going. That's it. That was the easiest option, you see, him doing it. Oh, there's loads of cars here, look. I thought it'd be bloody empty down here.
Your destination is on the left.
Right, where can I get myself in? Well, I've got parked up, look, near this nice church. Loads of cars here. And I'm heading off in that direction on this walk zone. Let's have a look nosy. Yeah. I don't know if it's open, I'll just have a look. Let's have a look at this, see if this is open. Oh, it is, look. Aha. Anyone in? Any lights? Wow. St. Peter's Church. I'm not really one for churches, to be honest, but they do look nice, I suppose, don't they? But they're not really my bag, unless it's an absolutely massive cathedral type thing. I think once you've seen one of these, you've seen them all, haven't you? Alright, I'll get back to the van and get myself sorted. I'll pray for good luck on this walk today. Let's hope it's a good sign for me. I'll turn the lights off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Leave it as you found it. Right, I'm going to make some packing up and stuff and get myself ready for off. Yeah, I'm all ready to go. Look, boots on, hat ready, bags ready. I'm going. Well, it's the same drill again. Now I'm here, I've got to take some packing up to take with me in my bag. Bits of roast chicken again, get that used up. Right, I'll take them with me. So yes, as always, remember, if you want to see how I get on, check out in my stuff. And this is the first one of a new region for me. It's the Far Eastern Fells, JD Wainwright's. Okay. Now then, I'm just out here on my walk, and these are the kind of things what happen. Batteries draining on you. I can't be without my camera, so I've got to charge it on the go. Look, I've got my spare GoPro batteries here, and I've had to plug it into the power bank, which is now charging up. So that is now going to go into my bag while I'm walking, and using this fresh one in here. So I've got chargers going in my backpack while I'm moving. Hi folks, I'm just catching you midway through my walk here, giving you a sneak peek of what I'm looking at. Oh, the weather's glorious, it's bloody beautiful today. I've seen a load of jets and all sorts. Remember, if you want to see what I've been getting up to while I've been out the van for a few hours, just found it in my stuff. It's there, look, there's the thumbnail. You can go find it, JD Wainwright. But remember, this is the first one of the next region. So this is the Far Eastern region. Yes, the first one, come on. Right, I'll see you when I get back to the van in a few hours. Oh, I'll be tired, I'll be really tired. It's done me in, this one, to be honest, after the previous 2 long ones I've had. Even that rest day I had yesterday, I'm still struggling. Oh, can't wait to get back. Come on, see you later, see you soon. Hi folks, it's me. I'm back on my vlog. It's just gone 7 PM, a bit longer than I thought. I thought it was going to be a bit of an easy one, but no, I've been out all afternoon again. I've come off the hillside and I've hit the road, and I'm nearly back at that church. I'm just wondering if everybody's cleared off, with it being a bit later. Am I going to be the last one standing? Like I said, I'm thinking about maybe staying there tonight. I'd like to, because I don't feel in the mood to start driving around and stuff. Let me think, it's not a church day tomorrow, is it? It's Thursday today, Friday tomorrow. There's not going to be loads of people coming for mass or something, is there, tomorrow, Friday? Surely not. Alright, I'll see you back at the van in just a few minutes. Alright, I'm back, here with me. Okay, what time is it? God, it's 7:30 now already. Yeah, I'm not the only one in this car park. There is still a few. There's a couple of vans doing the same thing, I think. So Yeah, this is my spot where I am, look. So up to now, I think I'm going to stay put where I am there, unless anything changes. Maybe unless I can get a different spot, I'll probably move, but I think I'm going to stay here. Yeah, I think I'll be alright here, under God's gardens, you know what I'm saying? He'll look after me, won't he, in his grounds. Like I said, there's a couple of other vans, one just there, one round the corner, and another one. There's like 3 or 4. I've just seen somebody like pull up looking for a space, so I'm not on my own doing it. Yeah, I'll go with it. I ain't got a bad feeling about it, apart from these crows. Let's get footage transferred onto laptop. You know the drill by now. Hey, look, I did say I was saving my bacon and eggs for tonight, didn't I? So I've done a quick makeshift option on the back of the van there, because it's gone 8 o'clock now and I want something real quick and simple. Egg and bacon sandwiches, lovely jubbly. Bish, bash, wash. Love it.
Benidorm, Tom, or Elvis, those sort of tribute acts, which are really good, by the way. And the type of
He's one of my favourite guys on YouTube to watch. James and Helen from By the Curb. Love these two. Well, I've watched him from day one. I'm just invested in his story now. But he goes around in his van. Him and Helen, they go around to different towns and cities and take you around and do a vlog around the cities and stuff. And it's real funny. They're real good couple. He gives little YouTube tips and stuff. His channel's grown massively over a couple of years. He's bloody great. Let us know down below if you watch him as well. I'd love to know. He's just in Benidorm now. He loves it there. Well, I'm just using my phone. I hope the quality's okay, because my GoPro's on the laptop at the moment. Yeah, everybody's cleared off, apart from one van. There's one van just round the corner doing the same thing I'm doing. But yeah, look at this. Lovely. I'm all set up in the back, washed, fed and watered. And I'm just having a look outside, getting some fresh air. Beautiful sky. But yeah, as I speak to you now, it's Thursday evening, going into Friday tomorrow morning. I won't be going on a big walk tomorrow. I think I've had my fill this week. I can't handle another one. I've not got another one in me. That's for sure. So I think I'll be wrapping up tomorrow and heading off back. But until then, I've got a lovely night ahead in this little church. I'm just going to check my footage out, what I've had from my big walk today, for a couple of hours. I've just got a bit of YouTube on the TV in the background while I'm doing it, because luckily I've got a signal here as well. I'm telling you, EE SIM cards seem to be the best. EE network is pretty good in the Lake District. It's working well. Sorry, I know the quality is crap, but as long as you can hear me, it'll have to do. Yes, I'm going to sign off on this Thursday night. I will see you when the alarm goes off in the morning for the final time this week. Oh, it's been great. See you in the morning. All right. I hope it's the next morning. The alarm's about to go off for the final time this week. Great night here. Really quiet. Didn't wake up once. Slept right through. 7:30. Okay. It's Friday. Okay, I'm up. I'll just put that on for a bit. That'll do. Right, I'm just going to get a brew on, and then I'm going to tot up how much I've spent this week as well. Okay. Used a heavier sleeping bag last night because I knew it was going to be a bit colder. So I've got one of them sleeping pod ones. It's a lot better, that, nice and thick. That cheap one's really just for like warm nights, really. This was a lot better. One of them, look, sleep pod from Go Outdoors. Our kid got me that for birthday, was it? Yeah. Yeah, I'll just make this brew and then I'm going to tot up how much I've spent this week. It won't be much, but I'll just go through my head and see what I've spent. Bloody fantastic, them jet boils, you know, a couple of minutes done. Bloody crows are at it again, aren't they? Right, that's probably the final time I'll use that on this trip. I'll have to get the gas topped up and get it ready for next use. You know how I top my gas up, don't you, with my little gadget, if you've seen it on the other van vlogs. That was a big noise. You know how I top my gas up, I've got a little gadget for doing it. It's a nice little cheap hack. So how much have I spent this week then? It's pretty simple really. I'll put it on there. Yeah, there's no creases in it, I'll bang it on there for you. Well, I started off in Hull, I put 60 quid diesel in the tank. That took me over to about 3/4 full. And that's allowed me to drive around here. And I'll probably get home on that as well, I think. I think I will, to be honest. And then I nipped in Tesco's to get some food supplies. That comes to £30. And then I didn't spend anything for a couple of days. And then I went to Ambleside car park before I did the Fairfield Horseshoe. That was £9.60, so 10 quid went in the parking meter for Ambleside. And then I got back from there. Then I went to the campsite, didn't I? Yeah, 2 nights in Thellspot campsite. £15 a night for me. £30 in total. There's a sheep running by there. And that was it, wasn't it? I come here from the campsite yesterday. I ain't spent anything here. So a grand total of 130 quid for a bloody good week out in the lakes. Yeah, I just want to say, a couple of people have commented about this knife rack here, just saying be careful, the knives could fly through and hit you in the cab and things like that. They've never ever budged while I've been driving around. They don't budge an inch, right? I mean, I suppose if I had a crash and I had a massive collision or something, they might bump off, they probably will, they'll fall off. But they're not going to fall off and then perfectly start flying towards me in the cab, are they? No, if anything, they'll just fall off in the air on the floor. But in general terms, that's absolutely brilliant, that little gadget there. I love it. Well, this does bring an end to my trip this week. I am going home this morning. Yeah, I've done 3 massive walks this week, haven't I? And I am done in. I know that if I go and do another one, I'm not going to enjoy it. I'm going to be absolutely like flagging. And I don't want to feel like that when I'm out there. I just want to enjoy it while I'm doing it and enjoy doing the filming. I don't want it to be like a drain on me and a chore. So I know when I've had enough. So it's time for me to disappear and come back another time. Yeah, and I tell you what, as it happens, I will be coming back to this spot again, because in Graham's book, there is another walk which starts from here. And it takes me on like another route from this point. So I will be coming back here. I might even get another night's sleep in the future. I probably will if it's as good as it has been this week. So this is good experience for next time. I know what it's like now. Okay, what time is it? It's 20 past 8. Is that correct on there? Yeah, it's 20 past 8. So final checks round, pack everything away, and I will be off shortly, probably within the next half an hour. We hope you have enjoyed your visit and found both peace and something of interest. Yeah, I certainly have this week. Sound the book. JD Way, 2nd of May 25. Remarks. What shall I put? remarks. Fantastic. Well, that's a wrap on this van vlog video. I hope you've enjoyed it. It really takes a lot of effort to put these van vlogs together, let me tell you, it's non-stop. So if you have enjoyed it, please give it a like and comment down below, I'd much appreciate it. Alright, I'm going to pray for a good drive home until the next time for some more adventures. So until then, thanks very much for watching, take care of yourselves, and I will see you down the road. Alright.